Next, I feel like this is never ending. She goes in.
You telling me?
All right, go ahead.
Finish this conversation.
No. I don't want you to sit next to me.
I don't care what you want. I'm a grown woman. This is
Shyla, get out.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
I just paid for it yesterday, so I'd rather have it for the next 30 days until I can get my own. And then Landon can have it, and that can be his car.
In reality, the truth is that the Range Rover is in my name and my mother's name. My mom told her, I will allow you to have the car for another 30 days or until you get your own car. Do you want the Range Rover? Do you need it?
The Range Rover. So the Range Rover is in my name.
Yeah. I'm fine with giving back the Range Rover. You can have the Range Rover, and I will go get a new car.
I don't want the Range Rover. I thought the whole time you were going to take it.
The Range Rover would fall under his expenses if he takes it over.
Shyla,
Are you going to be paying that?
I told you, everything's going to be fair. So based on what income came in, all these other things, it's going to be fair. Do you want the Range Rover? Do you want?
I never said I wanted it.
So my thing is, how long do you need it before you get another car? That's not. I'm trying to be fair, Shyla.
The rest of this month, the end of this month.
So when's the payment due?
The payment just came up yesterday.
So you want another 30 days before you get a car? I'm just asking.
But you're not understanding.
No, I am. I'm asking you the question.
Part after. We're just saying.
Okay, let's say 30 days.
Okay.
Just until the next payment's due. I'm done with this.
Okay.
And I really want to talk about the topic of saying that we left her with no car, that you took her car back. That never happened. As you can see, everything that she said about this meeting was a complete lie. Now I'm going to show you guys some clips from the meeting showing you who the real aggressor was and how aggressive she really is.
No, you don't get to change your own mind.
Don't. I knew this was gonna happen.
He just laughed.
I knew this was gonna happen.
You literally are psychotic.
Don't.
I'm done.
Shyla, don't.
I'm done.
Sit down. You need to get this done. Sit down.
I'm calling my attorney? No.
Shyla, sit
No.
down. Sit down.
No.
You're
You're a piece of shit.
Shyla, keep your fucking emotions in check. So, okay, I'm getting ahead. All right, go ahead.
Finish this conversation.
No. I don't want you to sit next to me.
I don't care what you want. I'm a grown woman. This is
Shyla, get out.
No.
Get out if you're gonna be rude.
I'm sitting here. You don't get to determine what
Okay,
I
but
said.
don't be rude.
Then, no. I don't want you to say. Then you move.
Shyla, she's not doing anything. I just want you to give me facts. Shyla, you need to calm down.
Okay, then tell her to shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not going to.
This is crazy. Clearly you see the time when she was literally about to throw a candle at me and her mom had to stop her.
Don't.
You see her and her mom arguing and she's telling her mom to shut up and she keeps telling her like, stop, going back.
Was that really a throw though?
Sit down. Shyla, sit down. Sit down.
You clearly see who's the more calm ones in the entire meeting.
Don't.
And I think a really crucial one is
Wait, pause,
the part where she-
bro. Like, I'm literally getting mad right now. I'm getting mad. My stomach is hurting. I'm not gonna cry because I haven't had a video on YouTube where I cried in a really long time. But like, bro, this is what scares me about love, finding a husband, having a kid. It's like anybody could do this to me. Anybody could do this to me, and they could do it easily, well, within a couple weeks, and that's that. Whether I didn't take my medication, even if I'm on medication, regardless, I am diagnosed. It is there stated. So anybody could take my child and do this and just remain calm, cool, collected, emotionally stable, and then take my child. Yeah, I'm never having kids. Sucks.
and sat next to me in like an aggressive, trying to fight me manner. And my mom's telling her, like, no, I don't want you to sit next to me, you need to go.
No, I don't want you to sit next to me.
No, I don't care what you want. I'm a grown woman. This is
Shyla, get out.
No.
Get out.
If somebody is extremely fearful of somebody, whether they're an abuse victim, they're a battered woman, they've been hit, they're scared for their lives, they would come up to their abuser and basically press the issue like that and be like up in their face.
No, I don't want you to sit next to me.
No, I don't care what you want. I'm a grown woman.
I don't think that's what any person who's been abused would ever do to their abuser. And if you watch the clip again, I literally back away from this woman.
I'm not doing anything. I just want you to give me facts.
Because you knew it
Towards
was
the end of
being
this meeting,
filmed.
she's
Like,
going in and out of the house. She's talking about she's calling her attorney. She's storming. She's talking crazy. She's basically not a part of this conversation anymore. I know at this point the conversation is basically over. The meeting's basically done. So now I turn my attention towards my daughter. I go to find Joseph to get Celine because I know this is around her time when she takes a nap. So mind you, at this time, Celine's mother's already in the car. I'm walking out of the front driveway to go and try to find Joseph. I guess sometime probably when she saw me walking out of the yard is probably when she texted Joseph. She sent that text to Joseph saying like, where's my daughter, blah, blah, blah.
we're so calculated. Hey, God.
I take one of our cars, I go drive around the block to find Joseph. When I find Joseph and Celine, I park, we switch. Celine's asleep in the stroller at this point. He gets in the car, drives back home. I start walking Celine back to the house to put her down for her nap. As I'm walking back to the house, here comes her mother swerving around the corner, speeding, parks in the middle of the street, slams on her brakes, hops out, and takes Celine from her sleep out of the stroller, claiming kidnapping and just saying all these crazy things because all this crazy stuff happened. And again, all these emotions are involved. You guys know what happens when she gets emotional.
You.
Damn.
You're gonna try to fucking kidnap her or something. I do not trust you.
Damn. Girl, you fell for the trap.
I didn't have to do that.
I don't trust you.
You fell for the trap. Now they can legally take your child with no issue. This is gonna be really disgusting to watch. For real. For real.
I buckled it in yesterday, so I'll buckle it in.
Yeah, we
Because you're trying to set me up. I know you're doing a recording. You're trying to set me up.
They already set you up, baby.
What would I do that was crazy? I haven't done
I'm just saying,
anything
but she was
crazy.
let her back to the house.
You have made it
Being crazy is
Stop talking about us.
subjective.
Stop talking about
Don't
us.
ever forget that.
I'm not trying
If
to
you
take
can
her. I'm not
prove that
trying to take her,
perspective,
obviously. Oh, how?
unfortunately, you're mentally insane.
No one's gonna take her. Though. No, you're not. No one's taking her anywhere.
I know you're not gonna take her.
Yeah, but just
Ooh,
please
he
calm
set
down.
her up so good.
No, she's not going nowhere.
I know she's not.
Yeah, but she's just gonna.
Damn, girl.
She's gonna go to sleep.
At this time, this is when she made the video crying with Celine in the front seat with her.
No one will believe me. Right now.
She's, oh my God.
Sitting
He
parked
set
right
you
now
up so
in the
good.
car.
Look at
She's
you.
like, fearful to go
I'm
home.
scared. I'm crazy. They think I'm crazy. They set you up to think that, baby.
No one's gonna take
They
her.
set you up to think that, baby.
They've stolen.
Damn.
They've stolen.
I mean,
And
I'm not doing anything at this point. You're giving me facts. You're giving me facts.
Looking at it now, I know 1,000,000% that this was always her plan, and this was all conspired. This was all calculated. She knew that this was.
Look at you
She knew that she
projecting.
was gonna be able to use this.
Wow.
later. Now she gets into when we showed up with the police to get some remaining stuff out of the house. She claims that my mom was laughing at her and looking crazy, that we were being disrespectful, all this stuff. This is what really happened.
It was never suicide 16. Landon still legally lives here. He has every right to come get his stuff. He can come get his stuff. That's no problem. But you cannot enter unaccompanied, and he cannot enter unaccompanied. But if Landon wants to go get his stuff, no. He can come get his stuff.
I think they just want to
this is so sad. Like,
Hey, officer. You good yourself? Do you guys mind if I record for our safety? Yeah, appreciate that.
So the situation is, Landon and his girlfriend have
this is the police footage?
however, they have broken into the frame.
Yeah, let's get out of the street before we get hit.
So they have broken in. So now it's trying to get everything out and he's being civilly, but it can't be civil, right? He needs to get his stuff out. She told him he can't go in his own house.
Okay, let's do it like this. We're gonna go and try to do this as civilly and as nicely as possible.
Another thing is my daughter's there, and she's like, I just want would she be able to go on a walk with her to get her stuff, but she's in back in her contact with
We
me?
can't tell her what to do, but we can suggest that, right?
Just because she's not
Just
obviously.
so there's no confrontation. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
Because you don't want your little girl to see that. I get it. Yeah, we'll tell her, hey, he has a right to get his stuff to his house too.
So she did come out and she had the keys and goes, oh, Landon can get his stuff. You can't come in. That's fine. However, Joseph lives with them too. He has stuff that he has to get.
Okay.
It's bigger stuff, so they need help getting it.
Do you see what I mean about how I said that Nicole gives off this energy of somebody you just do not want to mess with? And when I say this, I mean it very calmly, not in a rude way, but you gotta be careful around people like that. These are people who know what they're doing. They know what needs to be said, who needs to be saying it, and when it needs to be said, and to whom, okay? Look at how calm she is.
Is there any restraining orders or anything like that on file? they go, all right, well, let's talk to her and try to keep it as civil as possible, right? And then as far as like, basically it's the stuff you can carry or fit in your car today. Like, we can't stand by while you move the
I can't believe they got the police cam.
Very expensive. That is
It's like
It could take
Police cam.
let us go talk to her.
Like, who is recording right now?
And I think, like I said, there's also, I think her mom's here. If her mom's here, if you tell her, she'll definitely take her away. She's coming out now.
Wow, he got soul tattooed on his
When we
neck.
went to get our stuff with the police, it was Joseph, my friend Robert, and my mother and I. My mother never went inside the house. It was just Joseph, me, and Rob.
Why are you looking down?
Okay.
I don't know.
So I guess the only thing there's a dispute over is the camera equipment. Because she said you guys co-own it.
So
everything's mine.
His stuff.
Everything's mine.
We have one camera. Business stuff, and he has his personal.
Right. So as far as your business stuff,
That can stay.
right. I don't want to tell you what to do with your stuff, but if you guys are later, you guys can sue each other. You can take her to court for your stuff.
You can see each
I know
other.
what's separate. So I have one camera that's upstairs. It's a smaller
Oh,
one.
so it's Joseph that's recording.
Let's try to be as civil as possible. We have about 10 minutes because we just got upgraded on a different call where somebody's hurt. So, you want to go in now?
Yeah, let's
Woo, baby.
Are they cool with all of us?
Look at y'all right now.
Can they help so they can get up faster?
When we were getting our stuff, at the time, it was Soline's mother and her brother. The entire time we were walking around, they were recording us for their safety or for whatever they want to do, but they were being recorded the entire time. If there was any disrespect, if there was any of my friends calling her the B word or whatever it was, trust me, she definitely would have posted it. She definitely would have used it as evidence for whatever reason. And I know a lot of stuff that I'm talking about, I'm covering is minor, but I just am saying it to really prove how much she lied in her video. Now she goes in to talk about that part where, like, how could I take my dog but not take my daughter?
Everything there, and didn't even think about taking Soul.
My daughter wasn't there. You literally just said that you're so scared that you gave Celine to your mother to take her out of the house.
She did say
My mom
that.
was there, and I said, Mom, I just have a feeling. Please take
True.
Soul with you home, and I'll come get her.
So how was I ever supposed to take Soul if she was never there? That doesn't make any sense to me. So now let's talk about this illegal or unregistered weapon that I didn't really go into detail the first time, right? I didn't go into detail at all. So never ever did I ever own an illegal gun. I held on to a
Of course you talk about this last.
time. I've only ever had one handgun. It was a registered handgun in my name, perfectly legal. I have a family member who is in the gun business. He is a gun collector. He knows a lot of gun resellers. He asked me if I wanted to buy a handgun from someone who was selling a handgun that he knows. He said you can hold on to it for a while, you can play with it, you can shoot it, mess with it. If you want it, it's yours, you can buy it. I held on to it. When I held on to it, I didn't do anything with it. I forgot about it. I was too busy. I didn't shoot it one time. Obviously, time went by. He wanted it back because clearly I wasn't going to buy it anymore. When he asked for it back, I remember that I returned the gun in no gun case because I must have misplaced it. I don't really remember why, but he wasn't tripping because he's my family member. So the first time around when I was asked about this gun, I said no because I've only ever owned one gun. I didn't remember that I held on to a gun for a short period of time, less than a month, a short period of time. That's why when her side presented the picture with the two gun cases, that's when it hit me like I did have another gun for a short period of time. I just don't remember because of how short the time was, and I never did anything with it. That's the story about this random gun that she thinks that I'm hiding. And what's even crazier to me is that this person, that this woman is going to
What are you
act
laughing about?
like she's so fearful about this gun and that I could just go and shoot somebody at some random time and she's so scared of this gun, when in reality she was happy and loved that I had a handgun I kept in the house for our own safety. She loved it so much that we went shooting multiple times. She had no fear of guns. Okay. Here we go.
Like, where do I hold it? Like,
yeah. Now let's talk about
Are you
how
proud?
she showed the police her injuries to get a restraining order.
I showed them my injuries. They granted me an emergency restraining order and emergency protective order over.
Imagine
our
being a
dog.
judge.
Soline's mother says the word injuries. I showed the police my injuries, not injury. That means plural. The only injury that we know of is the finger.
Sir, we know. My life,
Only
is,
other
my life is a
injury
movie,
is the
girl.
boot. And we all know the situation
A
with
whole
the boot.
series,
And if the
hell.
boot was showed to the police to get this restraining order, then that means the restraining order is false. Now let's talk about her father, who she goes in a little bit and tries to discredit him because of how he's been, substance abuse. He's been on and off drugs. He has these mental health issues, yada, yada, yada. She also says that she hasn't talked to him in 5 years. That's false. She's talked to him randomly throughout those 5 years whenever she needed him for some random job. How I personally feel as well is that regardless of these issues that you're claiming that the dad has, he still knows her. He still knows his own daughter. And he also said a lot of things that were really true. Here are some clips of him just talking about our situation.
My ex-wife and my daughter are very unstable right now, and she'd be better with the McBrooms, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that they would harm her. I think they would have just as much love as I would. And Shyla, y'all cut that shit out, you know what I'm saying? Lying on people is not cool. And I know she's lying because I can show you a damn near restraining order from 20 years ago that she had against me, and it damn near says the same shit. So it's pretty simply to say that your mom took you down there and held your hand and got this restraining order against this guy. You know what I'm saying? I know Landon's a little fucking bitch, and I know that if he was fucking you up, you'd get out of there. You guys are probably like, yo, that's pretty cool. That's his daughter, and we're taking sides. You know what side I'm on? I'm on the baby side. That's the side I'm on.
Period.
And I'm just keeping it real. I love my daughter
Go
with
ahead.
all my heart. I went to their fucking house and had to fill holes in the wall. Then Shyla fucking did. You know what I mean? She's a fucking beast behind closed doors. If you don't know, now you know.
Another clip I want to present to you guys within this 5-year gap that she said she'd never talked to her dad.
Okay, this is the final question. Who knows me better?
That was the best answer. That was the best answer.
No way!
Only roughly around 3 years ago, this incident happened where she assaulted her father.
Oh, he hit me too? Oh, no, knock my door. Let's go. Get in the car. Let's go. You're a liar.
And this incident happened to be around Fiji. If you know LNS, if you know us, you know Fiji, our friendship that we used to have. That was not 5 years ago. Now we're at the part where she talks about how she was so scared. She was barricading herself in the house. She slept with a knife. She would have security. This is where she's crying in the video. She's having the security check all the beds, make sure that no one's under the beds, that we didn't try to break in, etc.
To call security when I was gone, like after a long day, if I knew I was coming home at night, I would call him to meet me at my house. He would look like and clear the whole house and look under every bed, and it was like, why do I have to live like this? Like, barricade.
Boom. Why do I have to live like this? I hate to say it, but you guys, paranoia is a form of mental illness. Like, you know, like you gotta check yourself when you're getting paranoid. You know what I mean? Like you can't get too paranoid to a point where you are really like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta check on that stuff. And if she's, this is just really not good. This is just really, really not good. And all I have to say is, there you go. Silence. Moment of silence for that daughter.
I would barricade the door of the room that Soul and I would sleep in. I would have one dog sleep with me, one dog sleep outside the room, and Soul falls asleep with the noise machine. I was so paranoid that I wouldn't be able to hear it if like someone was outside or someone was trying to break in, so I would stay up. Like I did not sleep. And I would have a knife next to the bed. Like I was terrified. Like no one should have to live like that.
Mind you, I still have a restraining order at this time. And mind you, I left only a week after that meeting that you guys just saw to Miami. So how could you be scared when you know that I'm gone? Every single person in my family, Joseph, every single person related to me knows me is gone. And on top of this, during this time when I'm gone in Miami, she's contacting our landlord to extend her lease for another 30 days. She wanted... Continue to stay there. How would you want to continue to stay there if you were so fearful? Now she goes on to say that there was a night when the dogs were barking and she opened the door and there's 3 men with masks trying to steal pickles and she yelled and then she went back inside.
The incident is, I heard the dogs barking crazy and I opened the door and it was 3 men attempting to steal pickles. I screamed at them and they left and I was too scared to report it.
Okay, so you're telling me that you called the police on all these things that never happened, but you're gonna see 3 grown-ass men in our front yard with clearly my daughter asleep in the house, and you're not gonna call the police? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense at all. I would hope out of anything you would call the police for sure. There's 3 grown men basically trying to break into our house, and my daughter's asleep inside. Why would you not report that to anybody? And why would you not film it? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you not film that? And on top of that, she goes even further to say, to exaggerate it so crazy, to say she found banana monkey mask on the floor. That might have been the dumbest robbery I've ever heard of. If we left banana monkey, I'm aware a brand that's associated with my family while I'm robbing a house. That makes no sense. With a restraining order. Next, I feel like this is never ending. She goes in
You
and
telling
says
me?
how during these visitations that I have now with my daughter that I didn't do any basic thing. I didn't buy diapers. I didn't feed her. I didn't do anything. I didn't change diaper. I didn't do anything. That's false. I've never had not one bad report in my long list of reports of these visitations. I never did one thing wrong. And especially on these visitations, why would I not do everything I possibly can to let these people prove what's going on and how I'm such a great father? That makes no sense. Never did they ever tell her those things. Never did they ever say, we're going to make him be a dad. Never did that happen. The truth about her packing her lunches to all these things and then we denied those things is because I do it by myself. We don't need those things. I don't need your food. I pack everything myself. I didn't need anything from you at all besides my daughter. The person who's basically the one that's not in trouble is called the custodial parent. I'm the monitored parent. The custodial parent could use that later on in court to hurt you and say that I only packed the lunches for her. He used it every time. Every time the lunch pail came back empty, which means that he didn't do shit himself. I did it. So I'm saying, fuck all that. I don't want any of your stuff. Let me do it. So I'm showing that I can do it by myself. I don't need you to pack anything for her. That's what happened. I also have written reports on how every single visit went. Every single visit that I have with Celine, a report is written on every single one, and they're extremely detailed, timestamped, what she ate, what she does, if she ever fell, how I talked to her, if I'm on my phone, how I'm treating her. Every single thing is recorded on these reports. And guess what? Every single report is shared to both of us. If I had anything negative in any of my reports, don't you think that she would have shared them to you guys? That doesn't make any sense to me. She would have shared it to you 100%. I have never had one problem with any monitor or any company we've ever had.
You super defensive, sir.
We switched multiple companies because Celine's mother keeps getting into it with every single company that we work with. She's gotten actual arguments with the monitors. It's been a huge issue. Here's proof of a report written up on really showing how she was acting in her character with these people.
Sir, you just don't want her to have a job. You don't even want her to have a job after this. You don't want her to have a job. You don't want her to be a mother. You don't want her to be a human. Just lay it all out. Let us know everything. Does she have an STD? Like, what else is there? Because you really said, yeah, we about to just bring her all the way down to the depths of hell, and that's it. Like, yeah, oops. I made a mistake, creating a child and having this person as the mother, but oh well, let's go ahead and just, do what we can to bring her self-esteem and her self-confidence even lower, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to get her unstable and, rock her a little bit so that she can never be the stable mother that she needs to be for her daughter. Yikes. At some point, right? When does your ego get tired? Like you just want to feed your ego? Like, I don't know. There's sometimes, guys, where I am thinking, I don't want to do a video today because I don't care to feed my ego. You know what I mean? Like, I want to create something that is going to be good for me and my soul. You know what I mean? And I feel like this, like when you get defensive and you're in these emotions like anger, even envy, you get this like, oh, let me make sure that I get this and that. And oh, you never know, maybe in the future I might need to, like this is this energy. This is the energy because this was August 4th. This screenshot, August 4th. You know the video that he did? The This Is My Story? That was on August 26th. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, this takes time. Even somebody who is YouTuber, editor, whatever you are in the creative space, right? You know that this takes time. You know this takes time. The editing, the everything. Sir, you really said, I want to erase my child's mother. Period. That's what you said. I want to get rid of her character, everything. Like, woo! All right, let's read this. This is just a hot mess. Ooh, baby. Oh, there's more? Okay. So maybe Miss Thang needs to work on herself. Maybe.
This one is like almost funny that we even talking about. She says that Joseph and I never watched or walked my daughter. I should never have to talk about that. If you follow me at all, if you follow me for at least a year, you've seen me walk my daughter multiple times, if not every single day. And a lot of the walks, especially at nighttime, Joseph will walk with me.
So, you okay? Celine?
Well, guys, this is how our morning is starting. We got little Selena Moore right here, showing on her little bike.
This one is like, why, if you're gonna say it, at least not say it so crucial. We never did it. We never did it. We never walked. I never walked my own daughter. I never watched her. I never did anything. That makes zero sense. This is just another thing showing how dramatic and how she exaggerated almost everything that she said, if not completely lied about it. Last thing I really want to hit you guys with and give you some evidence on is this engagement ring. Basically, in her video, she just tries to prove how she paid for the ring.
And here's my receipt.
Well, that lump sum of money came out of our joint account.
No,
It's my.
It's joint.
Just like how everything did. There's no way to pay anything, no type of
Y'all are
bill,
both
$15,000 a month rent.
something.
Nothing ever came out of our account besides coming out of LNS. LNS paid for everything. So she even goes even further to put the actual agreement up for you guys to see. If you guys didn't see it here, we're gonna see it right now. Like I said, this is the last thing, but I promise you, this is gonna blow you away. You guys read what the contract says. You see everything that it says. I want you guys to see what this woman says at the meeting.
They're important, like the ring contract. That's $85,000, right?
Go through the promotion, and we can make a video saying we got engaged, and we can still handle our end. No, I was still willing to go through with it. You blew that whole thing up. And I said, let's still go through with it. Let's do it this week. Let's do it this week. I was ready to go through with it. You decided to not do that.
If I am this horrible partner, wasn't there for you for shit, didn't do anything for our kids, liar, abusive, all these things, just a horrible monster to you, why would you want to go through with the agreement, get engaged, and marry me?
Because y'all both wanted it to be Catherine and Austin McProud Jr. That's why. That's both of you.
So now at this point in the video,
both of you.
Almost done. Please, hold on me. Just please, 1 second. I literally broke down and dissected her entire video and almost proven every single thing false.
And why is that?
But the crazier part is that I did not show the worst parts of the meeting footage. I did not show you that. The reason why I am not going to show you guys the rest of this meeting footage is because what you are going to see that she did and said, you will never be able to forgive her for. Ever. But I promise you, if she responds to this video with more lies, more playing the victim, then I will have no choice but to show you guys the footage. Let me explain to you guys how serious this footage is. As soon as I posted this on my Instagram, I'm talking immediately right after, I received an email from her lawyer talking about they want a cease and desist to not post that video.
And I was thinking, what did they cut out? Because there's things cut out.
Obviously, it's because Celine's mother knew exactly what was in that video. For those of you who do not know what a cease and desist is, it's basically trying to shut you up or else you'll get in trouble or else they'll sue you. They don't want whatever you're going to say out to the public. They thought that this was going to scare me into not defending myself. To end this video, I want to say thank you for you guys that watched this video and the ones who really watched it all the way through. If you are confused about any part of the video, please rewatch it. Please, I promise you, you'll understand if you rewatch it more than once. I hope you guys now truly understand and feel for me and understand what I've been going through this entire time behind closed doors. All this shit I've been through, not being able to see my daughter,
all the things that I've been through. No one is talking about this daughter. Hey, nobody is talking about. Hey, nobody. How I feel. I was barricading the door, and I just I felt like he was gonna do something. And no disrespect to you, Shyla, but it's interesting to me how people can say that they love, their child and not see a way to compromise. I don't know. Maybe I need to get there. And by golly, when I have a kid, I will post it on YouTube. And that's if I even have a kid, especially after watching this child. But, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it.
Up and downs, all this mental stuff I've been going through for literally nothing. I didn't do anything. I'm an
now
innocent
you're going through mental
It's
stuff
really
too?
sad and unfortunate that all this is stemming from her not being able to accept the breakup, and this making her just not act like herself, not put her daughter first, and just have all this stuff going on mentally for her. So all I ask in this video is just to honestly pray for her, not to give her any hate, not to go bash her, wish like what you guys do to me. Don't do that to her, please. Just wish her well, keep her in your thoughts, and hopefully that our whole family on both sides of this entire situation can just heal from this and move on, and we never have to talk about this ever again.
And that's how you ended it. Jesus Christ. All right, sir, you're serious. And we never have to talk about this ever again. Done. Yikes. I'm so mad these comments are off, bro. I'm so mad these comments are off. You better comment below because I'm so mad at these comments. I want to know what people really think. Yo, her video's at $5.1 million right now. I mean, dollars. Views. Child. Whew, they got me thinking about money. I done came out this long series video. Child, I'm over here like $5.1 million. It's views, girl. Calm down. Oh my Lord. Again, a lot to dissect because yo, too much. Can you imagine for all the people out there who understand what it is like to have two parents that are just going at it and you can't do a damn thing, and if you say one thing wrong to the other or another thing wrong to the other one, they come for you and you the one that's in the trouble. If you have been there, right? Imagine this on the mass scale of social media. Oh my God, I could never. See, and that is what is so scary is like, and people will be like, oh, like, so if we date, does that mean I get to be on your YouTube channel? No, it does not. And if I ever were to just bring some male on my channel, child, let me tell you something, that man is sucking my toes and everything, licking all kinds of holes, because there's just no way. There's just no way I would put myself in this predicament. Bro, there's no way. What is even happening? Okay, let me leave y'all with this. Okay, let's say maybe Shyla has some issues up there, right? Whatever it may be. She's a little aggressive. She has episodes. She's disrespectful because she hates herself secretly. Whatever you want to call it. She needs to work on that, right? Okay, great. But she's needed to work on that. So Landon, where were you throughout this entire time where you keep stating that she's always been this way? Where were you helping her be that person for your child? Because what we're doing now is let's really damage her mental health. Let's really damage it to where she won't even be able to be stable enough to take care of her child. That's really what's going on here. And you ending it with, oh, I'm not going to show this part of the video, and if I did, you guys wouldn't forgive her type thing. Sir, we know that you're going to use that against her in court if you guys really cannot decide to co-parent. Like, we're fully aware that you're most likely going to do that. So where does that make you a good person? I'm sorry, nowhere. I'm so sorry, nowhere. Like, the thing is you really got to be careful before you put stuff like this out. Like, you really got to be careful, but I get it. Like, I get it. We're in a different time now, you guys. We're in a different time now. But by golly, do I feel sad for your daughter. I feel so sad for your daughter. Oh my God, speaking of that, let's bring up Shyla's dad real quick. Shyla's dad! Woo! First of all, okay, I did not know this woman was half black. Would have never guessed it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have never guessed this woman was half black. Secondly, OMG, why her dad do her like that? Because the thing is like she decredited her father in her video, right? But that doesn't make you look good either, girl. Child. Ooh, what in the toxic relationships and families? I got to go unwind. I'm going to go edit and get these up for you guys. Other than that, love you so much. If you seriously made it all the way to the end of this series, especially how I have broken up these parts, please let me know down below. Please let me know down below. And I will see y'all all in my next video. Please be aware I will be doing a giveaway soon. So don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can be a part of it, because we will be launching and dropping that giveaway and everything that will come with it very soon. Oh, child, love y'all. Bye. Because go get you some holy water or something, because where's my sage at? Pulling out the coupe in the lot, 12 for a squat, busting all the bells out the box, hit a leap with the box.